Shem Shai, Shem Rakakodash.
Honors to the apostles of great stone, and shall have the brothers pushing the word of the Lord in sincerity and in truth. Right, where the Hebrew Israelites, namely they came from Jamaica, and where they are once again, pushing, proclaiming this truth unto you people. Right, where they want to hear, where they want to bear. Right, and you know what? What you for bearing, soon become soon seem futile even to you. Right, as time go on, things can get more evident. More evident and obvious. Right? We no longer have to break down things, on a basically spoon feed you people, or try to twine information to make you understand you, right? Because things are get more plain, right? Nowadays you can just send a direct article to someone, or just read a direct article because they must speak plainly, right? Nothing no more in a confusion or would come off as a so-called conspiracy, right? Everything plain, right? Everything is right in front of your eyes and easy to understand you, right? Because terms back in the day like New World Order, and New World or whatever, things like that, secret societies, right? All them something now plain you, right? You have the powers that be the elite out here speaking about them New World Order plainly, and them call it the Great Reset, right? But it's the same thing at the New World Order, yo. Right, so a couple of years ago, when we used to come out and say, this is what the world has got to, right? This is the new order where the elites are going to take on. People that say, come some conspiracy thing and, nothing not change and all that happen in Jamaica. Go ahead, but now you see it, yo. Right?
And this is Habakkuk 2, verse 2.
Right?
And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables.
Right, it's a write the vision and make it plain, yo. Right, the vision was written in the scriptures. Right, I will come out and I will bring it out unto you. Right, I mean at first it wasn't so plain, right, but now it get even more plain. And the precept got nice, right?
That he may run and read it.
Right, and this is how we are running and read it, yo. That's how we're out here on the heights and the byways, right around the planet every weekend, put it on YouTube, blast the YouTube. I bring this out to you. And we are running. This is us running and reading it to you. Right? And we're the watchmen. We watch and we get the information and we bring it to you.
Right? The vision is yet for an appointed time.
Right? The vision is for an appointed time.
But at the end, it shall speak.
But at the end, it shall speak. So it has speak now. So the thing is, back in 2010 to 2007, when the apostles just come on YouTube, we used to bring the same vision. We don't speak anything different, right? At the same vision, but at that time it was just a plain, right? But you know what? You know why it's a plain now? As you just said, no, at the end it just speak. Go ahead.
But at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Right? No, at the end it just speak, right? And it's no lie, yo, because it comes to pass and it's evident in front of your faces.
Though it tarry, wait for it.
Go ahead.
Because it will surely come.
Right,
it will not tarry.
He said, don't tarry, wait for it. Right, because it will surely come, it will not tarry, yo. Because it is for an appointed time. So even though we might see like it will take a little while to come now, right? In truth and in fact, it will happen quickly.
Right. Gone.
Because the time that's appointed for and come up sharp, yo. Right, and as we get closer to that time, the more plain and evident it will become in front of your faces, yo. It will become undeniable, right? I mean, some of you people are going to night till you literally left in your faces, and die from starvation, right? Or just have your lungs punctured by a knife or by a bullet wound, right? But it doesn't make it void, yo. The fact is that these prophecies are played out right now, yo. The fact is that we are in the time of Jacob's trouble. Right, the fact is that the Lord approach you so fast, you have no idea, yo. Right, hey, so I guess you hear them elites are talking about them Great Reset, right, and hard out care. Right, you see, me read a quote when something make the other day. When Michael Leachy, where he must say the greater the
Crisis.
the greater the opportunity. So if you make this great reset, they're gonna need a very big crisis.
Right. Him just echoing the sentiments of the devil. Yo.
Right. Cause even your prime minister said, right? Him say you can't make a good crisis, but waste. Right, out of here, yo.
And that sentence in itself kind of confounding because good and crisis not really work.
Yeah, good crisis. hey, me tell you this, man. Me tell you this.
For them.
These men, being you people know good, yo.
Right.
And when them said, you see, you might hear the great reset, and a lot of you people, you know, even Edomite, you might think of something to benefit you. Right? But these men have them selected few who them plan for bring cross on the other side, yo. Right? In them system where them are set up. Right? Is first of all, it is not for you Israelites. Right? You are, if you notice, you are the most hated of all people on the planet right now. You really think if you're gonna stand by them guides to reach the 500 million, you people are gonna be, if even one of you are gonna be a part of that? You must be crazy.
And remember, Akwam, he's been doing reset over the years. He got Bretton Woods. You know what I mean? After that was a World War II. I think after World War II, you know, they came together and said, all right, then this is basically the new order we're going to run the world, yo.
Yeah.
And Jake wasn't a part of that. So I don't know why you think the great reset with them going on with now, Jake going to be a part of that either. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Start all going to be true to farm.
And you see, when it comes down to it, you people, you trust your enemy, yo. Right? You put your life in your hands. And that's exactly what he wants you to do. So he can take your life. Right? You trust to say that, oh, all the way are human and every human wants a human survive. No. No, I don't saw this thing up. Right? These men, them all to get rid of you people.
Gotcha.
Right? They are going to even get rid of some of them own. Why they are going to spare you? Yeah, you understand?
A reason.
Go ahead.
In Jeremiah 17 verse 4.
Right?
It's like we start at verse 5. So thus say the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man.
God, he said, cursed be the man that trusted in man, and even so more, the man that trusted in enemy. Right? You put all your trust and your faith right now in Uncle Joe like he come to save you. Right?
Save us, Joe.
Yeah, you have other people who say, the Chinese, right? You people, yeah, even some of you are trusting on a pastor, right? They're foolishness in them churches. Right? It's the curse be the man that trusted in man, right? You put your trust in the Lord, Yahweh, Bashimi, or Shai. Right? Anything is other than that, only gonna bring a demise,
Right.
Right? Cause, hey, over the years, we've been telling you a few things. Like, for example, you know, you have the government agency FEMA that been storing up or building coffins. Right? Them have them some metal cages, right? Like some literal cages, you know, with pilots and them, where obviously they make for animals. So why purpose of them? Right? You have the US military equipment being moved around. The guillotines them. What do you think all of these things are for? What do you think they are for? They have prepared themselves for this crisis. They have been preparing themselves for this crisis when they unfold in front of you now, right? And believe it or not, this thing is gonna go down.
Right. You can put this on this.
Right.
They said that it's a good crisis because they believe that they can benefit from the crisis, right? They know that the system that they have in place currently is faulty, right? They know that they come to an end, right? But they can use this pandemic to say, well, you know, we're going to restart the system and nobody now get no blame. It's not going to be your leaders, it's not going to be the bankers, it's not going to be nobody, it's not going to be anything but the convict.
Yeah, man.
You understand? Exactly. And so they can do a new start where scripture say, oh, they can't bring a clean thing from an unclean thing.
Continue. Say, They say the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and make it flesh his arm, and whose heart depart from the Lord.
Right.
Quick one, this is Proverbs 25 verse 19 say, confident in an unfaithful man in the time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint.
Right. It's like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint, yo. You're gonna feel some pain. Right? You have confidence in this man, you're gonna feel some pain, yo.
Today I got a call. I mean, I saw a UK number calling me. I was like, who is calling? A friend of mine. I mean, she's normally chirpy, happy. She called me today and she literally a cry out. She not cry tears, but literally crying up. And I mean, she more than a year now, because she's a hairdresser, a salon locked up. Because they must say our whole essential. You know, she can't pay money. She not face kindness in a work over there, yo. You know what I mean? She sounds, you can see that she's broken. You know what I mean? And a couple of years ago, all of them people that so fucked up in the system here and have the hopes, you know?
Hey, slowly but surely, everybody are gonna realize that this is the end, yo. Everybody are gonna realize because the world, the body man them plan, even if some be it is supposed to survive, right? You couldn't survive.
That's what the brother speak about. This is Isaiah 32:11. It's a trembling women that are at ease.
Right.
Be ye troubled, ye careless, what? Strip ye and make ye bare.
Right.
And gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teeth, for the pleasant field, for the fruitful vine.
Right. Hey, I was gonna say you're gonna cry, yo. You're gonna lament, right? Because whatever substance that you used to have, right? Think about it. You see all them, because you must speak as to a female do hairdressing, right? And she lose fear livelihood right there because of the situation. You know, as when the lockdowns get more intense, you have other things that are closer, right? Think about it now. For example, the banks are going to push it fully digital. Now, if you walk into a bank right now, anywhere in Jamaica, at least about clearly say about 70% of the staff most likely are going to be females. Right? Or if any corporate institution you're walking in right now, with the company working, if you've got the head office and walk in, 80% are who in there are females.
And that go back to when they have in the news the other day about the system she session. They will say mostly women are losing job and what have you. You understand? But it's because of the same thing at them occupy the corporate offices and so on.
Online banking,
It's Ecclesiastes 12 and 3. Right. It said in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble,
right,
and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinding cease because they are few.
Right. And that's what happens now, but you don't see nothing yet. You don't see nothing yet. This is the beginning, yo. Right? Because when the unrest start, right, there's gonna be no work any at all, yo.
Because the thing is not she actually own a salon.
Yeah,
she employed people and you know she make her house time to come. And she mentioned that, you know, look how I took time in my house and you know, literally you are buying a tremble out here.
She can't see no future. Right, she just looks for this organics.
Right. No hope at the end of this. No hope.
They said, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinding cease because they are few. And those that look out the window will be broken.
Be dark.
Shut up. It's like a shout it there. Those that look out the window shall the windows be darkened. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low.
Right.
Yeah. And he shall rise up at the voice of the birds, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Right. Yeah. But you can't put that on right now, you know, because as we say one day, in Jamaica, we used to a culture where, you know, every now and again we would have a stage show or a party if you go to. Right? And slowly but sure them think that I get a dwindle right down you. Right? So there's no more stage shows now take place now. Right? So the artists them can't go out, they go sell themselves. Right? Or perform to make a extra money. Right? They must feel lean on YouTube. Right? Another social media them content go
Or
on.
Instagram.
I like
Instagram live.
Instagram live and so forth. Right? But even that I go on and come to a point where you know you can't do that though.
Done.
So all them that is a music where up there and hype. The other day, call it the other day.
I say 8% of the nightclubs basically basically gonna have to shut down, man. Because they're going bankrupt. Nightclubs, man. So the end of clubs, man. The so-called elite don't want you going back to the whole way, man.
They don't want to social get everything.
They're basically cutting out all the things that you know that was dear to your heart. You know what I mean? The expectation in this life, you know, all the freestyling, you know, the fun and games. It's over, man. These men don't have fun and games with them, man. You know what I mean? This is the society that they pick. You know what I mean? No, they're basically them feed you. Just like a chicken on a farm or any cattle on a farm, sheep or whatever. They get fed, you know what I mean? They get led out into the pastures, they run up and down until the time come. When the time the slaughtering, man. Them start direct you. You know, one little channel where you have to walk on and slaughter us. Right now you're being directed in that small channel, you know what I mean? Go down to the slaughterhouse that they can enter on the conveyor belt of death. You know what I mean? And that's what they are about to do to you people now. So all the fun and games and the enjoyment, all those things is over, man. The script tell her that they're gonna feed her
Being idle.
feed her being idle.
Things are
After that, the idols, man. You know? Now the chickens about to come on to roost. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, in a Revelation, I tell you that the devil will feed you for a certain period of time, man. Nourish you up. You know what I mean? To a certain period of time. And now it's the time now where it's the slaughtering time, man. Yeah? You're made fat. Ready to slaughter, man. Yeah? Yeah, it's like Hansel and Gretel. Fat, yeah, man?
Ecclesiasticus chapter 38, verse 27.
Right.
So every carpenter and every workmaster that laboreth night and day, and they that cut and grave seals, and are diligent to make great variety and give themselves to counterfeit imagery,
Right.
and watch to finish a work, the smith also sitting by the anvil and considering the iron work, the vapor of the fire wasteth his flesh, and he fighteth with the heat of the furnace, the noise of the hammer, and the anvil is ever in his ears, and his eyes look till upon the pattern of the thing that he maketh. He setteth his mind to finish his work, and watch it, polish it perfectly. So doeth the potter sitting at his work and turning the wheel about with his feet, who is always careful, set at his work and maketh all his work by number.
Right, so the Lord basically ordered this thing, man, just like a potter. You know what I mean? Carefully making pot. And the Lord, that's what the Lord is doing, man. He carefully devise everything is going to happen all the way down to the salvation of the nation of Israel, man. Yeah?
Verse 32. Without these shall not a city be inhabited, and they shall not dwell where they will.
Man, just for a mouth, and you don't get the chat too much, man. The chat, that's all these people chat. You know, we're Jamaica now, do this. Chat, all chat, man. That's why this devil is gonna come down with force, man. He's gonna use force. You see? I watch a Jamaican, ex-Jamaican politician him claim. And YouTube, I do an interview on YouTube. And I say when you go into politics, if you expect say you can go in and fix the economic situation of Jamaica, and I give them advice about all of the recommendation and the advice, they must throw them out the window. Everything we say pertaining to the economy. Every proposal they make, them basically throw it out. You know, every proposal they make, them throw it out. So they realize, say, yo, them thing never got through yet. You see me? Them thing never got through yet. So I say, yo, I come and say, yo, I be here fight him again. The more I try to do something, I can benefit. I tell them the proper economic move them and whatsoever. I say, yo, you come here and sabotage it. But little did he know that this time a world that the so-called white man built is not for anybody to excel. You know what I mean? And if you push your foot, how much are they? Now all you get sabotage, you have to get put to death. You know what I mean? Or your country becomes destabilized. You know what I mean? And if they can't destabilize a country, you know, them tell a lie on them. Say, oh look, we have some this wicked dictator. Oh, we need to root out of power. You know what I mean? You know, and the people of Jamaica have freedom. And this dictator, we are linked with some terrorists or so, or I'm linked with some Russian and justify themselves to invade the country. Man. And meanwhile, they invade the country and kill a lot of you people. That's what America do worldwide. You know what I mean? And the guys will come and put your asses to death. So you can go and chat everything you want to chat. Say. I feel like so-called Jamaicans can do anything what they want to do on the planet. You don't have guns, man. I mean guns, I don't mean like AK-47, man. I mean like ICBM missiles, you know what I mean? He's basically testing out a laser weapon. You know? Gun. The other day we have on a warship out here. You know? So these men have real weapons, man. You know what I mean? What the bigger gun talk, man? Yes, man. Hey, the Filipino president said, you know what I'm saying? When I make him tough chat them, him say I have friends with big guns. Referring to China. Because him can't make him talk like if him not nobody to defend him, man.
Let the weak say I'm strong.
You know what I mean? And nigga feel like say I'm just free and can't understand the thing. Can't do it. Hey, there's no freedom for a nigger, man. There's no freedom, man. A motherfucker. By law, you are owned by the Rothschilds, yeah? You can go and look it up. The Rothschild family basically, what the Rothschild family do, they basically compensate the slave masters, the slave in the Caribbean, man. Give the slave masters but money through the British government. You know what I mean? So basically, I purchased the Rothschilds, purchased the slaves through the British government because the British government owe the Rothschilds that money. And if the British government should default, who own the asset that the money bought freedom for? The Rothschilds, man. And that's how slavery goes. Your freedom has to be bought by someone. You know what I mean? And anybody buy your freedom, that person owns you, man. Even though it's called freedom, but the person who pay for it, you're in debt to that person. Like how the Lord our shy, what him gonna do? He already bought us with a price, man. And that price was his blood. So guess what? We owe him, we're indebted to him. You know what I mean? So he's our master now. You know what I mean? He's I would like to believe that he's our master now. But the Lord our shy, who the master is, man. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, he tried to steal us as his position. And the scripture says also steal the man. And he found in his hand. And they put to death, man. And that's the fate of the so-called white man. So all these niggas jumping up, speak doing as if them have some form of say in international affairs, you never say where their future supposed to go. You know what I mean? You don't have any say, man. You don't have any say any at all. This devil have all power over everything for the planet. You know what I mean? That sword was given to him in the priest, brother. You know?
And it's in Revelation 6 and verse 4 say, and they went out and that horse that was red,
Right.
and power was given to
Who is
him.
that red horse, man? Who is that red one? Going back to the book of Genesis, it tell about Esau. You know what I mean? Tell about Esau, which basically was named Edom, which means red. You know what I mean? So when I hear the word red mentioned in the Revelation, you know, it's symbolic of Edom, man. The red dragon, the red horse. You know what I mean? He's the red one, man. The devil. You know? It's funny when you make an illustration of the devil,
You put him red.
The devil as being red. Because he is the devil, man. The red one. You know? Not white, the red, man.
Yeah.
My brother.
That son,
The power was given unto him. My brother.
that son, their hand,
Right.
to take peace from the earth.
Right. Power was given unto him to take peace from the earth, man. So you trying to make a prosperous future. Peaceably. This man not come in peace. The Native American Indians learn that. So this crocodile come over here in peace, man. They're trying to give him wool and fruits and all type of nice things. I must go back and ship and come back. Come slaughter.
Hey, you know what you movie, the series
Yeah.
Vikings.
Yeah.
And when the Vikings them come over here, and basically, hey, one of the wife of one of the native them, I look that I lead that woman for the native them, I looking at one of them eyes,
Yeah.
and they must steer, and she has steer upon him away, and she has a boy, and he must ask the next one that I'm elder to him, why she a look upon him so, and basically he must say, blue eyes mean danger to these people. Yeah.
You know, it's the devil, man.
Yeah.
The Vikings wasn't a bunch of cracker. As them try to distort history.
Right.
You know? One.
And that they should kill one another,
Right.
and there was given unto him a great sword.
They was giving him a great sword.
Gun.
You cannot go around this man. Him have the bigger gun. Him have the weaponry. A matter of fact, if you have weaponry, he is one who produces it. You cannot fight him. You cannot speak out again. Anything you want, him have the power to dictate, man.
Just giving them,
You know what I mean? And nigga feel like say because I'm out and because him feel say yo look man, you know I'm no bucketive man. If this man decides say you should do this tomorrow, what the hell you gonna do? You know? There are a bunch of niggas picking up guns over there in America. You know, like Grandmaster Jane and all them. Nigga picking up guns as if they can take a physical but it can take on this man physically. It can't work, man. It can't work. You know what I mean? You know, the only hope that we have as a people is the Lord of our shine, man. We have no other hope, man. You know what I mean? And if you really look on the obvious truth is that this man have weapons, he have the technology, you know what I mean? He have the know-how, he have the skills, you know, to take us down physically, man. You know what I mean?
Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Yeah, this man own the earth. He own it, man. And he improved that. When the Japanese them basically riled up, the Japanese them riled up World War II, him tell them to sit them ass down. Oh, dropping atomic bombs on them. Fat boy and what's the name of them on him? You know, dropping bombs on them and then hey, yeah, Japanese have opened their mouth since. You know what I mean? My fellows humble and say, yes master, yes master. Like, you know, like a dog lock them tail. That's what the Japanese did. You know what I mean? And the Japanese have a mighty navy, man, and air force. Navy and air force with all them suicide pilots, man. know what I mean? Yeah? Oh, very fierce. Fierce Air Force, the Japanese, which are the Ammonites, are a very fierce Air Force, man.
Them want to believe in a Hana, you know.
You know what I mean? When they hear that, that's what them call them. You know, when them planes coming, when the Americans hear them planes coming, yo, look, man, them know, say, yo, hey, them coming straight down. When they make the dive, them coming straight down, man. Straight down to the ships. I don't the real suicide bombers. Hey, these are making suicide drones now, man. But hey, Japanese them do it without drones. You know what I mean? You know? Plunging into ships, then sinking a lot of ships. You know? But hey, the so-called white man silence, the Japanese men. You know, humble them down. You know what I mean? So this man subdue the whole entire earth. Every little flare up I see take place, him basically in control of it. Little terrorism, so-called terrorism here take place across the planet. The so-called white man in control of it. He's the one who created Al-Qaeda, you know what I mean, created ISIS and all them things, man. That's a bunch of puppets, man. You know, his proxy armies basically to create excuse to do whatsoever more for the planet. So this man subdue the earth. You know what I mean? So the scripture says how the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. You can't do nothing to stop him. The Lord Yahushua is the one who's going to do that. That's the reason why the Lord Yahushua bear the name the deliverer. He's the one who's going to deliver. You know what I mean? I think the thing is, time will prove that there is no other way which a man can be saved but through the Lord Yahushua, man. Time will prove that.
Hey, one of the brother on the comment board, James what? Feed the sheep, yeah. Put in the name of the pilots, but I'm the Japanese pilots.
Okay,
they call them the kamikaze.
Kamikaze, yeah.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, tell the
Cover the faces of the judges thereof.
Say cover the faces of the judges thereof. You know what I mean? Everything, alright, look, man. Everything that is in a position of prominence, so-called white man, face is all over it, man. If you make a movie about Africa, you know what I mean? Whether it be Egypt or whatsoever, his face in it, man. You know? You make him movie them. You make him movie them about Ten Commandments and all that. You know what I mean? And everybody face, even the Egyptian face is a white face. You know what I mean? So every depiction of anybody that is important on the planet, you know what I mean? Have a white face. At one point in time, he actually do Hannibal and put a white face on Hannibal. But even I'm doing a couple of documents showing that, you know, because there's a backlash against the whole white animal madness, man. And if him should go further down the line, Usain Bolt will be white, Michael Jackson will be white, and 50 years from now, you know,
in turn them white before them.
Turn them white. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, so this man basically, the Lord Yahushua portrayed the Lord Yahushua as white, you know, which is the top judgment. He is the top judge. You know what I mean? Iconoclasm throughout the whole Dark Ages, the Middle Ages.
Come in the Renaissance.
In the Renaissance, the iconoclasm that he did, you know, whitewash the images them. If I see any depiction of the Lord Yahweh, you know what I mean? You know, it's some perverted form and looking white, you know, naked and touching fingers with a little pedophile, one depiction of a pedophile, man.
Expose themselves as Israelites.
Yeah.
Because the scripture says the saints shall judge the world.
Right.
You understand?
So this man is the wicked, you know what I mean, cover the face of the judges, man. You know? And they cover our face in every form of way. You know what I mean? Not only on a physical level, the whitewash imagery, but lies. Because lies basically actually can blind them, man. You know? It's basically blindness. Lies, you know? It's blindness, man. Inability to know the truth. It's blindness, man. You know? If not, where? To just grew up at noonday. You know? That's blind man. Our people, by the way. Yeah, one brother.
He said, if not, where and who is he?
So if not, if this devil, if this man right now, the so-called white man is not the devil, or the wicked as the scripture speak of, where and who is he? Who is basically propagating the biggest lie on the planet right now? You know what I mean?
Deceiving people.
The thing you're not supposed to talk about, right? Hey, that's how far thing reach, man. You know, he's lying and you're not supposed to talk about it.
Forgers of lies.
Yeah? Hush up a mouth. We are lie and we don't want you to say nothing about the lie we are telling. You know, that's what this man is doing now. He's basically dictating to you. That's why you can't even talk, mention anything about his lie. You know what I mean? Sure that he's the devil, man. He's the devil. You know? Yep.
And this is Isaiah 14 and verse 5 say, the Lord had broken the staff of the wicked
Right.
and the scepter of the rulers.
Right.
He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled nations in anger is persecuted and none hinder it.
Right, so there's a nation that's supposed to rule the other nations in anger. Obviously, who is doing that right now? Who is out there beating down anybody that basically try like them ones, you know, oppose anything with the so-called white man. You know? He's the one doing that, man. You know what I mean? We can't see him do that Guatemala, we can't see him do that South America, certain places in Africa, in the Congo, in the Caribbean. We see what this man do. We see him do to the Asians, you know what I mean? We see him do to the Chinese and the opium, in the time of the opium wars. You know what I mean? You know? We see him do to the Koreans, we see him do to the Vietnamese. You know? We see him do to the Native American Indians. You know what I mean? So there's a nation out there that's ruling the nations in anger. And there's a time coming where this man is going to be persecuted and none going to indict, man. Everybody going to rejoice in the fall of this man, yeah? That's what's going to go on. My brother?
Verse 7. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing.
Look, man. You see, for some reason, you know, some way or fashion or form, the people on the earth live in hypocrisy when they come out of the so-called white man. Because, especially out here in Jamaica, if you go about in Jamaica right now and ask where these viruses coming from, and the first thing I'm going to tell you, you know what I mean? Oh, a man-made thing. As far as him all going, I'm going to tell you it's a man-made thing. I want him to tell us a man-made thing. Wish man. You know? So I'm afraid to say a wish man. But it's obvious a wish man a cause them problem here, man. So if this man forgot off our planet, guess what? You don't have to worry about viruses anymore. You know what I mean? A lot of things you don't have to worry about if this man come off of the planet, man.
His actions show him intention because
Yeah.
CDC was made to what? Store viruses.
Center of Disease Control. You see, this man have to control everything, man. It's not eradication, you know.
The virus you want
Center
control.
of Disease Control.
Everybody want to put a pot.
Cracker be in the labs basically nurturing or resurrecting old plagues, man. What kind of man like this, man?
Man, that destroy.
Old plagues. And him then making movies showing you, look. We try to make a vaccine and the people them turn a zombie because we vaccinate them. Or them start run up and down and try to kill them one. You know, this man show you the level of wickedness where him having an intention, man. Show it till I move them. You know what I mean? Hey, you remember that crippling virus? Remember the crippling virus thing? It started from a vaccine. It started from a vaccine for the cure. Basically, it was a cure for what? Cancer. You know? Turn the people in a bunch of zombies, man. You know? All kind of experiment. You know, this man conduct and the animals them. You know? And him going like say he behave like I'm a humanitarian. You know, it means for wildlife and it's for the environment. You know the crackers always out there trying to win some brownie points. Out there saving
the planet,
yeah. Or they're taking out straws out the taking out straws out the turtle nose. You know, take it away. What you call it? The bear can hold of them around the heads of fishes or whatsoever. You know.
Him do all of that, you know.
He do all that shit. Pretending that him trying to save one dolphin. You know, out of the many when kill. You know. Oh, we're gonna make this reserve for the elephants because poachers kill. The reason why poachers killing elephants because you fucking went buying the ivories, man. If you never sell them that idea, a broke-ass nigga or a broke-ass Amite who not try to make some money by selling your money at ivory, man. You're making a PR and all them shit with ivory, man.
You remember the Deepwater Horizon spill?
Yeah.
Go on back in 2010, something like that, with the oil spill go on in the Gulf.
Yeah, after them cracker create a rig, oil rig out into the sea, them tankers basically spilling oil, you know, then them go out now and wash off seal, and wash off this and wash off this, like
you don't know it up.
Yeah, like you don't know it happened.
It's like 8 to 7 days, 8 to 7 days it last, but you know, Whole for animals dead, man. Whole for animals dead, and I see bird.
We're going to be cutting down all the trees, man. And it's a plant a tree. We're going to plant 1 million trees this year. You know? You know, like a try to save a plant, I fuck it up, you know? But I go like a try to save it. You know? He's a hypocrite, man. He's a hypocrite. You can destroy more than even when you restore. You know what I mean? My brother?
Alright, back to Isaiah 14 again, and verse 7. The whole earth is at rest,
Right.
and it's quiet. They break forth into singing.
Right.
Yeah, the fir tree rejoice at thee.
Right.
And the cedars of Lebanon.
When this man gone, you won't have anybody drilling out the island of them. And you see the reason why you have a thing they call the Great Reset. You know what I mean? It's because this industrialized world we have now, we have first thing, we have capitalism, which basically we demonize capitalism now. You know what I mean? The whole way. You must say we get rid of that because it's not sustainable. The reason why I say it's not sustainable right now is because things get fucked. And everything get fucked up now, so you must say, oh, yeah, what I want to we now create a different way. Cracker, you is the one that benefit and create it this way, man.
Don't benefit and make money from capitalism.
Make all the money we make from capitalism, rob up the whole entire world. You know what I mean? With his fiat money, because that's what he do. He use the fiat currencies to rob the world resources, man. Now everybody have holding China want to dump bonds now, all of a sudden. You know? Never they do that US dollar gonna mean nothing one day before they hold them bonds now. You know what I mean? So now everybody want to move away from the US dollar. Well, this man already tricked you all already and take all the shit and give you a US dollar for all. You know what I mean? Take all the real valuable shit. You know? And the Rothschilds basically buying up all them gold, all the gold them, and putting them in vaults, man.
I don't know how this man get all of the countries them to send them gold. Because even when we see Venezuela, I try repatriate gold.
Yeah.
Only part of the country I try repatriate. Oh, this man did have them gold in at the first place.
Yep.
You go back to the trust what they have in the military might and power of America.
Right. Them things say, oh, them man are going to protect the gold for them. Yeah? Being stupid, man.
Right.
Yeah? Hey, even in a World Wars, they have men moving gold to certain men to protect it for them. You know? And this man does see it as an opportunity for rob it. Take it, eh? He's a thief, man.
Skill, man.
So-called white man is a thief, man.
Scripture says shall enter into the house of the thief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know how much of a criminal this man is.
Remember that told me say that them cry for them like after a thief.
Yep. They are thieves.
They are sons of, they are children of fools. Yes, man.
Saying, since thou art lay it down.
Right.
No fella is come up against us.
Hey, let me tell you this, man. Everything that is done on the planet, that is done out of balance, everything that is abused, him not talk about abuse, you know, sex abuse, child abuse, all the abuse him talk about. But him not talk about the abuse what him do on the planet. You know what I mean? Him not talk about the abuse that him abuse for the planet. Because everything, we might say, oh, certain nation, you can't say the white man is because certain nation I do this, and I do this, and I do that. Certain nation of them I put on the tree them, but who is buying it, man? Who's buying it? Who basically making the demand for it, man? Yeah?
No.
It's not like you can't cut tree and them something, but guess what? Him not do it the right way.
The native society never did the environment.
Yeah.
Done.
He is the one who make this consumerism type of society, man, where people basically constantly consuming shit. You know what I mean? Every day you need a new this and a new that. They make them a new phone. It don't get different. The iPhone last year now got different from the iPhone this year. The people some people so much say, oh, we're not looking at the feature, you know? How much in a more megapixel camera and all that shit. And most of the things that when they tell about the phone, but not using.
You
know what I mean?
Furniture, people chew out them stuff every year just to get new stuff.
And guess what? Them cracker have make and them not recycling them silicon chips, them not recycle them. You know what I mean? So them keep on digging out that rare earth mineral, trying to make chips and them thing, man.
Man, abuse the planet, man.
You know what I mean? Hey, them Amites down here in Africa, basically digging diamond, killing each other with the diamond, just get the so-called white man bite from the little and nothing, man. You know?
Cutting off each other limbs.
Yeah.
Got a diamond on them.
And that man, who used to be the chief buyer of diamond, Cecil Rhodes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And him did this big diamond mogul in Africa, and after that him go out and give out a few scholarship, because even Rhodes Scholar in Jamaica, him basically get it from Cecil Rhodes. And the other day them have a debate. You know what I mean, as to if this man is a good man or bad.
Right.
But basically him give out scholarship to a few jail.
Yeah, that's what the Esau do, man. Esau go him about save the child or save some other program where him have, where basically him try to portray himself as a humanitarian, you know? But them things are just face guard, man. You know, some batty man will just walk up on with a woman to make it look like, say, oh, him straight.
Right.
You know, that's what the so-called, that's what the so-called white man stay, man.
Hey. So you call him for Elon Musk. This man have the animal them in the labs. I chip them.
I cut out them brain.
I cut out the brain and chip them and walk I abuse the animals, man. See?
Cruelty, you know, to them animals, man. Yeah?
Ecclesiastes 6:14 and verse 3 says, riches are not comely for a niggard.
Right.
And
I
what
see the thing is, this man, have the riches, and him don't live rich, man. And the thing, you know, him have the riches, and him don't live rich. This cracker, I wish that them rich man have 200 wife. That's happened in 200. 200 woman. You know? And so I run up and down for the land and the man shot. You know what I mean? Yeah, but as well as a bunch of faggots, man. You know? Jake be getting a small amount of money and Jake rims for him car be gold. Running on goals. You know? Yeah. Yeah, Jake put in gold for them teeth. You know? Everything else has platinum on the teeth. You know? You know, Jake be wearing all them precious shit. Man, wear that shit. You know, somebody for them car, somebody for them house, you know? Yeah, because this man man don't know how to be rich, man. Nigga be having all this. This nigga be having all the gold in our ball put on somewhere. You know what I mean? For dust blow upon it. Why have it then? You don't want it. Why have it for? Eh?
Just have it to hide, yo.
Yeah? It's, tons and tons of gold in our vault. Like, seriously?
These are just bad.
Jacob has ounce or little ounce around his neck.
Yeah.
Big finger.
Now, one finger around neck.
I show it off,
And
man.
teeth. You know? You know?
That's it. It says again Ecclesiastes 14:3 says riches are not comely for a niggard,
Right.
and what should an envious man do with money?
Yeah, this investment, we not have nothing to do with money. He not have nothing to do with it.
Just don't want
You man not live a life, you know? Man have to sit down and plot every day. Oh, he want to fuck with you. That's all the man do.
So that's everything I have in business.
Yeah? That's all the man do. Sit down and plan. For the foolishness, when you have everything already.
Yeah.
I'm going to that one,
Brother,
yo.
when you're on an island, I enjoy myself and I give a damn about everything else for go around the world. Have all our money there. Island full of girls. I'm not living a life, brother. I'm not living a life, brother.
If you have an island, like what the brother have some island full of girls over there, rape and
But tie them up. Tie them in the sun. Tie them in the sun.
And torture them.
Torture them. Magnifying glass and bullshit. That's what I meant. No man of the man.
and push stick in at them and some
Eh?
crap.
That's so weird, man, you know. That man are weird, you know.
General, that man have fun trying to kill himself. Bungee jumping.
Eh?
Bungee jumping. And
Yeah, this one fun. Do some bungee jumping shit. You jump out of a plane, you know. You get chill out of them madness, man. You know?
Any people say, oh, who come up with that shit? Somebody want to die? Not really.
Yeah. This is Ecclesiastes 20 verse 30. It's a wisdom that is hid and treasure that is hoarded up. What profit is in them both?
Right, so what profit in our treasure where you hoard up the treasure, man? No profit in that, brother. You hide all that gold. Yeah. And long time you saw share that shit. You have some pirate, some man, them bury them gold. Eh? He's from the pirate days, I bury him gold. X mark his spot. A treasure box. And then left it, someone want to find him up and I go look for it. Eh? Ah, we use it for him. And if that man get it, we're going to do this again. He might go bury it back.
Says Ecclesiastes 14 and 4 again. It says he that gathereth by defrauding his own soul,
Right.
gathereth for others that shall spend his
Right,
goods
we have to spend that shit.
rigorously.
We have to spend it, man. Him just a get right, but we have to show you how to deal with gold. We're going to show you how to deal with gold. You know what I mean? You have to carry that shit. Pave it straight. You know? You have to beat them in a shape and then sit there. You know? Yeah, watch, man. Yeah? Hey, you have to mingle with gold, you know, but guess what? You have to beat them in a shape. And melt them and make shit with it. You know? And get whipped across the back for do that. You know?
That's it. Verse 5 it says, he that is evil to himself,
Right.
to whom will he be good?
If a man evil to himself, yo, this man live on the planet, brother. Yeah, man, yo, this man came trailing every day. Spraying all type of shit, and him there long at too. Him down here too, you know?
Fuck up the earth,
You know? Fucking up all the seeds with Monsanto bullshit, experimental bullshit. You know what I mean? Everything will happen to the earth, happen to him. Cause him there here. No, nigga be talking about going to Mars and all them shit. You know? Elon Musk try launch and rocket today and it failed.
explain.
And after
Feel it, man.
You see if them destroy this and go Mars, you know them all fuck up Mars.
Fuck
and
up
try
Mars.
to Pluto.
I fuck up Pluto. The man that's fuck up universe, man. The man is scripture say out, him is the son of perdition, man. And all out destruction. Look here, I'm trying to write. I feel mash up something. You know?
You're calling me wicked.
The circumstances required to go through the black hole, but it's a one-way trip.
Hey, look, man. Them rocket never intend to go nowhere in Elon Musk. You know, because he must say, oh, basically, he might try, if he can launch one, and land it back. Because he want, when he reach Mars, he want if he can land back.
Yeah.
So if they can't accomplish that now, how did they accomplish
I wonder.
And them want to how them land on the moon.
Too much technology.
Because someone come down, someone come down back and just get out of control. Boom up, boom. You know what I mean? So I say, wait. If them couldn't make a propel system for that something where you large go up, come down back and land on the ground on Earth, how them land something on the moon?
That means that it's more primitive than
Yeah,
than
more
that.
primitive now as far as we see.
Backward. Go backward.
Elon Musk succeed.
Something right.
He had hope for mankind.
Who push mankind? You're a destroyer of worlds. This man is a destroyer. I'm ready for the say. He's the harbinger of death, man.
Hey, the brother
He's the
just started.
destroyer of worlds, man.
Brother, just started when
Harbinger of death, man.
Harbinger of death.
Yeah, that's what he is, man. He's a spirit, man.
It says, to whom will he be good?
Right,
He shall not take pleasure in his goods.
right.
There is none worse than he that envieth himself.
None worse than he that envieth himself, man.
And this is the
How
recompense.
richer this man can get? How richer this man can get, brother? The man have everything, and the man can't satisfy. You see me? The scripture said that to you. He say,
That's all.
yeah? Man can't satisfy, man. The man don't live some life, brother. Yeah?
Hey, you see them come out and find a way to pay for
Yeah.
And start charge up.
Hey, this man can come with some black hole business there. Black hole, I take in this and the black hole, I do that and the black hole. And
One way trip.
hey, says, hold on, I'm gonna speak on that.
Yo,
It says,
how Elam have money, Elam spend that shit. And when and them Arabs, Ishmaelites have money, them spend that shit. Hey, you ever take a look at how them on the road of Dubai, brother?
Gold-plated Lamborghini.
I want them Lambo gold plated, you know. Don't look at the real estate. Let me show you. Yeah? Oh, the man them road of Dubai,
custom.
you know?
Be a custom thing, brother. Yeah, yeah. It says,
Yeah, man, Lamborghini will fit every clothes to them wear. Right? Yeah.
Only for a while, you know? Only for a while.
Yeah. Hey, man,
it says,
this is a lame, man. Man, lame. All the man that drink blood, you know what I mean? And do some weird ass ceremony and shit. Coffins and all them bullshit, man. A lot of them gonna cuff on them. So this man weird, man. Man weird.
and it says, and this is the recompense of his wickedness.
Right.
And if he do it good, he do it unwillingly. And at the last, he will declare his wickedness.
Right. And that's what he's doing now. He's basically telling you, yo, we're gonna do this shit. They're gonna accept this, you know. Hey, 2030, come 2030, you're not gonna own shit, and they're gonna love that shit. That's what the man telling you. Man tell us straight, you know, say, yo, brother, you hear me, the man? 2030, who do not gonna own nothing, how they gonna take that and love that. Man, give me the chat.
So you know, say,
You see?
so you know Jake now go left for the earth. That them give Jake one electronic car and say, yo, Jake can't beat with electronic car. You don't make for Jake, yo. Jake pimp him right and then think, yo.
You don't own anything, man.
He's every car is the same way. The same color. The same curve.
Yo, the man has a style and class, man.
Man, style, man, I have no fear.
Riches are is not comely to a niggard, man.
Man, brother.
This is June 27, So 27 and verse 16. Though he heap up silver as the dust and prepare raiment as the clay, he may prepare it, but the judge shall put it on.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna just get it. Heap it up. You know? You hear what I say? We're gonna put it on.
Yes.
We're not put a vault somewhere. And, you know, we're not create a treasure map, putting a treasure buried in the sand now. No, brother. If we have gold, you talk about the power away. You talk about deck. You got a deck here. You got a deck out. Hey. Hey. You gotta know if we have gold, you know. Come and have it on. You know what I mean? Down from a house. You know? From a chariot. You know?
Team scheming and
Yeah, in a creative ways, man. You know?
Yo, I
I'm
like
gonna show you these decked out thing, shit, man. Beautify the kingdom. The kingdom is gonna be beautified, man. One more concrete all over the place. You know what I mean? You're not gonna have the concrete, man. Anything hard that's concrete is gonna be stone that is polished, man. Polished stone, man. And them gonna work hard to polish them stone. They don't care. Hey, from rough to the polishment. Yeah, I'm gonna get your hands sore trying to get those stones polished, man. Get gold polished, everything will be polished. You know what I mean? Not still not have other texture. You know, because spiritual texture, but to show you, you know, all the thing are, you know, scripture describe the kingdom, man. You know?
And the innocent shall divide the silver.
Right, the innocent shall divide the silver, man. I'm going to show you how you use them thing here. Them over there, we just have them. Put them so much.
Liquor time, remember the bar earth after we get the kingdom, you know, we must see how rock see how gold and silver rock.
Bring on this. And it's a James 5 and verse 1. Say, go to know, ye rich men.
Right.
Weep and howl for your misery that shall come up upon you.
Right.
Your riches are corrupt, and your garments are mouth eating. Your gold and your silver is conquered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh. Eat your flesh as it were fire.
Right.
Eat treasures together for the last days.
I'm gonna just eat it up. You know what I mean? For the last days. That's we can put it on. Right? Never use it, man. You know, no use. Evident. We never see a goal yet shit seal up. Never put on it. Never. You know? Never see a goal yet.
never.
Never. You know? I never have enough gold can make a goal yet. If I have a gold plated.
Hey, like last time when the Aka bring out that way, we were talking about the bunkers them with Isa and make we go in after him bring for the destruction and them thing there.
Yeah.
And basically Aka said, what kind of mind I really want to live on the earth?
Yeah.
Okay. Uncle stupid one now, hey, it's uncle fool you don't want to live under the earth, brother. On top of the earth, you have all of the precious things on the earth. And you want to go under the earth. I hate for the sun and all of that, man.
When he's going them bunkers, I'm going to be like, home sweet home.
Revelation 21 verse 10 says, and he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain and showed me a great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from Yahweh.
Right, so first of all, you look gonna be beautiful, man. You know what I mean? You know? Branch of the Lord. Basically, well, look good, man. You know? And just like how we basically got decked out and look good, in every way, in our righteousness, in our looks, in everywhere, just to see where we're sitting. I'm gonna be, man.
Can.
Now if you clean the car, if the car clean, the house have to clean. Everything clean, when I roll clean. So if Jake I roll clean, then we there, you know, so the city have to clean.
Yeah.
I don't mean clean when I mean like just, I mean like dust, or clean when I mean like, yeah, you know?
Yeah, because the thing is that the people out there believe that when we speak, yeah, by right, when we speak the prophecies,
Yeah.
but them believe when we speak, we just speak about the destruction that come.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, about the kingdom, man. That's what we're looking for. That's our hope. You know what I mean? We see a better city, man. You know? That we're looking forward for, man. You know, we have a better hope. You know? Lively hope. You know, brother?
It says, having the glory of Yahweh, and her light was like unto a stone, most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal. See? And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. See? And the east 3 gates, and the north 3 gates, and the south 3 gates, and the west 3 gates. See? And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. And he that talked with me had a golden reed to measure the city. And
hey, the thing is, we speak about gold and silver and them precious stone here and them thing there. You know? And all them things here have health benefits, man. You know? If you surround yourself with certain things, you know what I mean? Them have health benefits. That's why one of the time the colloidal silver thing they go about and them thing there, and the colloidal gold and them thing, because silver and gold and them thing them have health benefits, man. You know? You have minerals that come from them thing here. You know what I mean? That basically help to build a system, man.
You're with silver.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But Isa himself, not even acknowledge them thing there. Say, oh look, man, me just,
gun.
you know, me cheer them to go and I can sit down, you know. The vibration of gold. You know them know what I can do for you. But yet he must seek after immortality. You know them know if them thing here could make him live longer. You know what I mean? He must sit down on concrete and all type of something like that, man.
Caveman.
Madman! This man's a madman!
The reason they call this a terrestrial body, you know?
Yeah.
It's because it go back to the which mean earth.
Earth.
You understand?
And all them things is of the earth, man.
So the elements they will make milk, and then they come from the earth, just like all them precious.
Gun.
Coal and them things they come from the earth.
God.
Just
Switch up on the current board.
Until the brother.
and verse 16, and the length 4 square, and the length is as large as the breadth. See? And he measured the city with the reed 12,000 furlongs, the length and the breadth. See? And the height of it are equal. And he measured the wall thereof 144 cubits. See? Going back to the elect.
Sure, so that's the elect, man.
See?
All the
According
city that is coming down.
Gun.
You know? But hey, it's basically, speaking of the elect, but guess what? The literal city is going to be as beautiful, man. As I said before. You decked out, your city, your home, everything all decked out, man.
Gun.
You know? Both physically and spiritually decked out.
According to the measure of a man, see, that is of the angel, see,
Right.
and the building of the wall of it was of jasper, and the city was pure gold like unto clear glass.
Right. Meaning well polished, man. It's well polished, man. So I don't know, hey, look, man. And I guess you know get a buffer. Buffer for, you can polish them things with your hands.
Gun.
You know what I mean? You don't get a buffer boat. Hey, you used to be thinking about get an excavator in the kingdom. You're not getting an excavator.
Run up over like
I'll couple step, well, him have to go climb some hundreds of steps, yeah? He says, and the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper, the second, sapphire, the third, Chelsea, donate.
Hey, some people on the earth don't know them stone in existence because they can see them. If you never research them, you can't see them. For sure, it's an Esau now. He not even put on a chain or, you know, or something. I'm on a wristband with something on it. I say, yo, what that time? I like them exist. People can Google them and find them and say, yo, them about what guess this man.
See? He says the fourth, an emerald, the fifth, a sardonyx, the sixth, the sardius, the seventh, chrysolite, the eighth, beryl, the ninth, a topaz, the 10th, Chrysophorus, Zine, 11th, and jacinth, the 12th, amethyst, Zine. That if diamond don't mention that man, there shows the diamond a cheap piece of rock where you saw run down.
That scripture point coming board. From James feed his sheep, Obadiah 1 verse 5. So if thieves come today, if robbers come by night, or thou cut off, he said, would they not have stolen till they have enough? If the great gatherers come together if the great gatherers come today, would they not leave some grapes?
Right. Yes, God. Yeah, man, because hey, look.
Esau now left nothing, man.
Yeah. Another brother upon the comment board, Yakanan 36, asks if Kingston camp. Yes.
Eh? Ask if a Kingston camp. No. Portland camp.
Done?
Finish?
Is that what we said?
This is Isaiah 60 and verse 10 says, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. Right. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I have mercy and thee. Right. Hey, therefore, so, hey, look, man, we've been talking about people basically in servitude, you know, to build up our place, you know, we're not just talking, man. Because that's what the Lord is going to do, man. You know, we ain't going to lift a straw. Our working day is done. You know what I mean? When this thing come down, man, our work done. You know, we've been working for centuries, you know, for thousands of years. It's our rest. You know, the body is going to work. They will toil, man. We do toil. You know, we don't even pay.
Yeah? That's some people might look on it and say, well, you know, Hebrew we are speaking and whatnot. You understand that that's not just. But this is just considering the amount of work we put in to build this recompense, yo.
Right.
The amount of work we put in to build this system here and the conditions in which
we build it, you know.
Exactly.
Don't fear for them go back under the same conditions building up our
double the scripture say,
you know? Don't fear. I mean, but Esau get the worst, man.
And Esau was very, very creative in punishing us to ensure that we stay conform then to his system.
Right.
It was very creative, so likewise we'll be very creative when they build back ours.
Yeah. As I say, yo, we're not going to make it easy for them, man. You know? So we're not going to have an excavator and a crane and them stuff there. You know? A cement mix on them. Cement in our kingdom, you know? You know? Power saw and them stuff there to cut down the tree and, you know? Saw mill and them, you know, man?
Everything in the kingdom is going to be
and we use our hand. What am I equipment to use? We use our hand.
So
yes? All the equipment is going to be destroyed, man. Yeah?
handmade, handcrafted. Handcrafted. You know?
Verse 11 said, therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that the men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought.
Right.
For the nation.
We like the best of the produce of the field, vegetable, you know what I mean, gold, silver, different precious stones, you know, and women. And watch coming to America, you know, certain men bring them daughters up, but them are trained for how long, you know. Yeah, you have them women coming up as skanky binds. You know, our servants work at the King's Palace. You know what I mean? So you have to have them bring up the best of cattle, best of fruits and vegetables, the best of mineral precious stone, you know what I mean? You know, best of wood, best of perfume, you know?
That shit looks smell good
best
enough.
everything. Best of the women. They're bringing up kind of for them all group, go for work. And the King's Palace, man.
Groom them for the king.
You know what I mean? Them are groomed from small for serve with.
Yeah, because our Israelite women used to do the same.
Right.
Them daughters, they are white man.
Right.
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee
Right.
shall perish.
Right.
Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
Right. So anybody feel like them want give a back chat, you know? You don't know anything go already. You know? Like how nobody can get Esau on a back chat right now.
The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee,
Right.
the fir tree, the pine tree.
Yeah, they're gonna bring precious, and they're gonna bring trees, cause remember Lebanon is where Solomon get trees from when he was building, man. You know, they bring trees from over there. You know, some good trees. You know, make some good furniture. You know.
And the box together to beautify the place of my sanctuary,
Right.
and I will make the place of my feet glorious.
Right.
The sons also of them that afflict thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet.
Right.
And they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
Right. Yep. That's our victory, man. You know? So we are waiting that victory. We just want to see this man just finish mash up theme thing. You know? And that's our thing afterward. But that's what he's doing. He's talking about a great reset. You know? We're going to reset it on some files that are missing. But they can't move them back. File was corrupted. You know. You try to update the computer or something like that, and it just crash, file get corrupted. You know?
Second Ezra chapter 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world,
Right.
and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Yeah. That's what he's doing now, making an end to his society, man. When him try to make a movie, him try to make now, that mark his end, man. That is his end.
And
You know what I mean?
because I know him got a
I just
short
feel more
time left.
joyful. The more you see about it, the more joyful you feel because I expect the kingdom, man.
Right?
You know? You know? So all the craziness, when you have to go through this life, you just know say I hate that when this man do him at the man. You know?
Precept. Ecclesiastes chapter 3.
You know what you get a flow going through, but you know, you just when you get trouble and you left the yard and your mother tell enough you left the yard and you stop at the entrance at the door. See? You can't go in go sleep and you out the door and want to sleep at night and catch you out there, you don't want to go in, you don't want to get the lick. But guess what? When the lick drop on your pass through, you go in, you have a lie down in your nice bed and sleep. You see? Well, that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? We are go through the rough.
Yeah.
But guess what? We can go in and we can have a rest. You know, at the end of the day.
That's why it's trying to
We'll
go.
pass on the run. You know what I mean?
As goal is trying to find, so it's acceptable, man, in the first of adversity.
Yep.
You can tell me that, man. Sure.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
And this is the time for this man's kingdom to fall, man. I will witness it now, in our lifetime. Yeah? Go on.
A time to be born and a time to die.
Go on.
A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which was planted. That which is planted,
Go on.
a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, and a time to weep and a time to laugh,
Go on.
a time to mourn and a time to dance,
Right.
a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together,
Right.
a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing,
Right.
a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rent and a time to sow, a time to keep silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace.
Yep.
You
know?
And this is Job 14 and verse 5 says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bound that he cannot pass.
So Esau ain't gonna accomplish that new world order yet, right? No matter how hard he try, because it was just not for him yet. And the promise was not to Esau, it was to Jacob, yeah? And the scripture shows that and proves that.
This is Second Thessalonian. Second Thessalonian 1 and verse 6 says, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. See?
Simple as that, yeah. You touch
The apple
the apple of the eye of the heavenly Father, yo. So you get judged for it. Yeah. And I just not for you, yo, Isa. Just build and relax, yo. Enjoy this time. This is the time we have left, yo. And God, no matter, as the elders say, yo, no matter how hard them try, they never get it. If they go faster with their agenda, it just means that our salvation is going to speed up, yeah. Simple as that.
Lamentations 4 and 21, it says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. See?
Esau time. Simple as that, Esau time. We're going to get all them tribulation there, yo.
See? It says, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
So,
He will.
so we with faith, yo, when we see Esau come with his new world order, right? Him guillotines and shit. We know say, yo, a time to laugh, yo. Where we are going to worry about, yo. From we have this faith, this word of Yahweh, we have nothing to worry about.
Which from the 60s. From back with Abba, from them time then the chain started to rip up. Right? I mean, with the word Yahweh start establishing this dispensation, you know what I mean? So,
John, Revelator, we talk about it in Revelation chapter 5, where I'm sure it's look here. There is one, root of David, the Lamb, worthy to open the seals. You understand? Open the seals meaning what? Give us this understanding where we have. You understand? Understanding of the fact that we are the true biblical Israelites. You know, get understanding of our true identity, where we're coming from, our heritage, our culture, right? And understanding what was taken away from us and what is also promised to our people.
right? And the prophecies.
Second Corinthians 6 and verse 28, it says, as for faith it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which art been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Right. And as I can see clearly, this thing, just like how back then John the Baptist did pave the way, started out with him. You know what I mean? Started out now with Abba Bivens, and as I can see, you have thousands of brothers all over the world, all in some countries where, you know, them not speak all different kind of language, You know what I mean? The truth I get established, you can see the fruits of the truth and how it is growing, You know what I mean?
Which is joyous to us. Why? Because it shows that prophecy is being fulfilled, right? The scripture said that the Israelites were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, north, east, south, and west. So we're seeing Israelites being gathered now, which is a sign where they speak of in Isaiah.
Right.
That one stick. Everybody coming back. Ezekiel, sorry. Right. So we see here that prophecy is being fulfilled. So that's why it's joyous to us.
Right.
It says Revelation 11 and 11, it says, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh shall enter into them, and they stood up on their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Right. Because we never go on a seminary school, And I mean, if we get this knowledge, and Esau teach us this. And when you see the men of the Lord out in the highways and byways, regular peer, regular Jake, the fear us, them scorn us, but and find all kind of bywords. But Esau knows say, we're talking the truth out here, You know what I mean? And once him see the prophets of Yahweh Hashem come out, he knows say, look, in time I draw near. So that is why you see Esau now in this mad rush to bring about his system. You know what I mean? And you can see how fast this man has speed up his thing.
As we even did our reading earlier, the prophets only come out when they're bad news.
Exactly, exactly.
Esau's bad news.
Right. You know the prophecies, You know when time is near.
Revelation 12 and verse 12, it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Right.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
You not even have to search, You know what I mean? To see the wars where happening all over the world, share the experience with one of my friends called me since there. You know what I mean? Just far from even suicidal. You know what I mean? So
it was so far, you have to go find why you have fucking your master. Around this in the eye.
This man has been going around prophesying destruction, even this lies, big lie when I tell about this corona. You know what I mean? Of the world.
This C19.
This the C19, you know what I mean? This big lie having the whole world, like a friggin' clown up on a boat wearing mask and, acting the fool, You know what I mean? Every livelihood that we didn't know, and as Jake knowing hustling, Jake never dip on the top. You know what I mean? And Esau cut out all of that now. You know what I mean? For bringing him great reset as well, Carl Schwab and the other global elites are trying to bring upon this earth.
The inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Right. Yeah. Right, and first they come out with this plan, agenda, vision, was it 20? And they have a global
agenda 21.
Yeah, man, agenda 21. That was a vision for the 21st century, And then them said no, that's too far. Them have to cut it down. So them come with vision 2030. So basically, them want to achieve all most or all of them planned by 2030.
And you know, say, I'm adding
Just a few more years, yo.
you know, say, I'm adding to 21. We have watch a thing with the Akida interview with a brother them bring out. And them bring out everything what them are gonna bring out. And when them are get done, every month, them are bring it out, them say the 21st of this month, the 21st of that month, the 21st of such month. So everything them are put 21st. Because you know this devil work with numbers, man.
Right.
See? Yeah.
So, we don't have a long way to go, yo.
And we have to rejoice over that, yeah?
Right.
Because we don't want a long way to go.
So as well, my pre-service said that he come down and was having a graveyard because he know that he had a short time. You see me? One of the key points is that it's a short time. Right? If you look, you know, back in 2020 last year, yeah, a lot of things unfold. And it happened in such rapid succession, it appears as if they're in some sort of rush.
Right. Exactly, yo.
You understand? The prophecies them will come out one by one. You see me? And the steps that they're taking now, you see me? I move the society.
Mad dash, yo.
Yeah, I move the society faster to accomplish their desire, which is what? This construct for a new world order.
Because
New digital society, yo. Where this man can track, where he can chip everybody. You know, the mark of the beast, which is RFID chip. You know what I mean? Have a tap on everybody. You know, you see this big octopus with all the tentacles. And this man have a basically the up top.
puppet master,
everybody, everything you do, have a feed in the system. All of that information, everybody on the planet are going to get basically feed in one thing, which that he's have access to that.
But one thing you don't know, he's been controlled by the higher power.
Right.
Yahweh Hashem Yashai.
Everything that is doing now falls in line with all the prophecies.
With all the prophecies, man.
Not nothing we're not supposed to do.
Right.
You know, the only thing we could do, we're not supposed to do right now, and he couldn't even do that, right? Is try and stop this RFID chip. And he can't do that. He can't see himself do that. You understand? That's the only thing he could do.
Precept. Second Ezra 16 and verse, I will start at 67. It says, can I bring up the final one here with us? It says, behold, Yahweh himself is the judge. Fear him. Leave off from your sins. Forget your iniquities. To meddle no more with them forever. So shall Yahweh lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble. See? And
that our way of prayer. That's what we have to pray for at this time, yo. Because this are the great, as I said, the great day of the Lord, yo. The greatest event that ever happen on the earth, yo. You know what I mean? The greatest destruction that ever happen. So we have to pray, say, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, guide and protect it. And we can keep it, because the scripture says, yo, he that endure to the end, same shall be saved, yo. So it's not race so we're running, you know what I mean? Hope we can endure to the end, if we come part to it and stop, you know what I mean? So the ultimate goal is to endure, you know what I mean?
Can I quickly say this? You know, many people still talking about, you know, the coming destruction and whatnot, you know. Yes, we talk about the doom and gloom, right? Because it's a part of the scripture is a part of the prophecies, right? At the same time, right, the message ultimately will come out here, deliver his hope to our people, the Israelites, the 1/3. You understand? Hope in what? You understand? Hope that, you know, the promises, you know, the Lord will continue to make good on him promise, right? The scripture doesn't say that the Lord is a man that he cannot lie. You understand? Right? So as I said, there's really hope. People are look forward to a lot of different things in the world to have hope again. Perhaps we can. Right? But
news.
Yeah, good news as actually, which is the gospel. Right? So you don't need to have hope in nothing else but this. Right? That's the message that come out here to have. Repent.
Done.
You see me? I'm hoping that this is the one, because guns, arms, and all those things now are getting protected from what Esau have been stored for you, or them have to plan, or they coming destruction. You understand? So you go back to the Lord, you need a savior, and that's why we have our Bashim, our Shai.
And the scripture says, leave off from the sin and meddle in them no more. Just continue, it says, 68, it says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you being idols with things offered unto idols.
Right.
Going into the RFID chip, man.
Right. RFID chip, you know, and that one of the end game for Esau, yo. And the scripture make sure warn us, you know, about not taking the mark of the beast, you know what I mean, and we know that it's not an embargo. You know what I mean? And we know it's not Sunday law. You know? So get away from the RFID chip. With that.
It says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. See? It says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
No new thing under the sun. Alright. Go back to the same precept here. Alright, was it his name again, man? Mordecai. The king of that rule at the time. Yeah?
In that time of Esther?
Yeah, in that time of Esther. When they give out the decree, they say, well, you know, anybody who follow the king's commandments, right, you get rid of them. You understand? And the same thing have happened. There's no new thing on the sun. The same thing I remind you to say right now.
Even
right?
the time of the Hebrew boys, man, with the three Hebrew boys, Daniel, Nathaniel.
Right,
yeah.
So the decree will come again for the so-called white man. Esau will come out and say, hey, look here. You're either with our system or you're not. You understand? And if you're not, we're going to bring help on you.
And if you go with it, man, because the scripture said, they that consent unto them shall be added derision and be trodden under foot. So all who take on to Esau's system, man. Yeah. It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. It says, hear, O he, my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
So all we have to do just continue that the faith, as the most I cannot lie, the promise protect the elect. You know, some of us I go through it more than some. You know, some of us may even die. But at the most I cannot lie, whatever faith end up to be, elect always I go be the elect. You know what I mean? And most I have something special. You know what I mean? Promise for us, and we don't know which faith none of we are going to hold. So we have to have that mindset. Be faithful unto death, yo. And if that's the case, you know what I mean, so be it.
Which goes right back into trying our spirits, right? The scripture just said that, then shall they know who are my chosen. Right. So you have to go through this, right? So it's not a case where you go under some water and you become safe and you are chosen people that are the most high. It's not like that, right? That's why John said what? May baptize you with water now, but he will come after me, whose shoes are not worthy to lose.
With fire.
I'll baptize you with fire, right? So with that, like you say, call Allah, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Kakadash, double honor to the apostles, a great millstone, and to the brothers out here pushing this word in our sincerity and truth. Shalom.
Shalom.